Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the iPhone App Podcast, and today we're going to take a look at Evernote. Long overdue. I know all of you have been watching me scroll right past this app forever, and I apologize for that. Evernote is a great app and social tool on the internet. Those of you that have used Evernote before know that Evernote is pretty awesome. Basically, what Evernote allows you to do is take notes. It's kind of like Google Docs, but what Google Docs should be, because obviously Google Docs came out because they wanted you to be able to share documents and be able to add and edit documents on the web. Well, Evernote came along and said, wouldn't it be cool if you could take your notes with you everywhere? So Evernote is an app that actually runs on your computer. It's also an app that runs on your iPhone, and it allows you to take notes or write out stuff and then share it back and forth and access it. Anything can become a note. If you click on New Note, you can text a note, snapshot a note, use a saved photo, or you do a voice note. So obviously it takes into account any situation that you are in where you need to leave a note, and then it adds it to your notes here. So if I was actually to take a voice note and record what we are doing, see right now I am recording a voice note so that we could add it to my Evernote library, and then I hit stop and then I hit save, and it gives me a chance to title it. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh yes, it's hard to spell when you're sitting in an awkward position writing these things. So now we've got obviously pending. It was syncing it, so it's syncing it to the web, to my account. So you do have to go and sign up for an account. Evernote is free, but of course if you use Evernote a lot, you'll require a little bit more bandwidth, and you may have to pay a little bit. But for the average user like me, you're not going to need to pay anything to use this app. So you can go in here to your account settings, username, total notes, your account type, how long you've been a member, and then there's some other things, your monthly upload allowance. So you get 40 megabytes for free. I'm thinking that's probably more than enough for most people. And your days left in cycle, so it tells you how long until that monthly upload allowance is going to reset, and it gives you a lot of other information here. So this is a very good and in-depth app. In settings here, it's actually going to take you to the settings for your account, which I'm not going to go into right now. So let's go back into Evernote. So Evernote is a great app. I think that they really got it right when it came to taking notes and sharing documents and all of that stuff. They covered all the bases. I could take pictures of stuff and add it in there, and then it just becomes like my notebook. So I've got this voice note here that I made, and then I have another note that I had written out actually using the web app. And the app on my computer, which allows you to save screenshots and different things like that as well. So having Evernote on your computer even adds more functionality that the iPhone doesn't have as well. So very, very, very good app, Evernote. I recommend that you download it and check it out. And then once you've used it and you have something to say about it, go over to the iPhoneAppPodcast.com, go to the Evernote page and leave a review of your own on Evernote and give it a star rating. I think they deserve a 5-star rating. Evernote has been being talked about all over the web, so for a lot of us, you've probably heard of it or at least seen the name somewhere, and now you know exactly what it is that Evernote does. And you can see how it could benefit your life, because obviously it has a lot of functionality over Notes that's on your iPhone and Google Docs, which most of us know is not very friendly for the iPhone. So The iPhone App Podcast is sponsored and supported by GoDaddy.com. If you want to help support our podcast and help us pay some of these bills we've got, you can go over to GoDaddy.com and buy a domain name or buy some web hosting or something like that and save a little bit of money using these coupon codes that you see here: iPhone, iPhone 1, and iPhone 2. And then I also am using myself as a sponsor for now. My website, jaredhill.com. I'm a photographer and a web designer, so if you find yourself needing any services like that, my clients appreciate the fact that I am very personable. Those of you that have been watching the podcast for a while kind of know my personality, and I just love one-on-one with my clients, getting to know their needs, and obviously when it comes to web design, putting together the best presentation device that they could possibly have to gather new clients and share information with potential clients. So that's what I do. I'm a web designer and I'm a photographer. So check out my website, and but first and foremost, go over to the iPhone App Podcast and check stuff out there. So that's going to do it for today. Until next time, my name is Jared, and you have been watching the iPhone App Podcast. Take care.